Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. And today we are in Lego Fortnite, giving you a tour of so far what I've done in the world. Um, I've not done a lot of things, but we'll go and we'll start from home to other places that I've been and stuff like that. So let's get into it. So here we are. This is first my home base. This is my house. I used I've used the first order glass pieces, and then I used the Fortnite the Fortnite Forever Festival. There we go. If I can spit words out to make these houses, and then I've done the interior using any kind of things. So we'll give a little bit of a tour. So we'll come in here, and here's the living room where I'll sit to be able to watch the big TV. Come this way, got a bit of a dining bit, kitchen where we can wash our hands and pots, fridge with stuff. We come up these stairs, my little book area with some questionable things. Hello. My wardrobe with my weapons. Then we got my bed and Ion's bed with the bed cabinet and a picture and some nice carpet. And then we come up here, we got some chests for storage, a barbecue area, nice little wolf fox thing statue. Immortal. I'm gonna class it as a wolf because we all know I like wolves, my favorite animal. Uh, and then we've got where the washing goes out on hang, like to be hung. So if we come back down the stairs, if you ever want to know how to build something like this, just give me a comment down below and I will give you a bit of a tutorial how to make this. Similar things inside here, but they're only one floor. So this is the women's living quarters. So you've got their bedroom area there, unit, TV area and kitchen. And then we come over here and this is the men's area. Their TV area, beds. So even if they don't want to sit down, they can sleep, like get in bed and watch TV. And the kitchen. So that's that. And then my own made ship. I took some inspiration from General Romanus. I think that I've said his name correctly. Took some inspiration from one of his builds, and I've kind of made my own. The only difference is I've had to use balloons because apparently I can't fly anything unless there's balloons on it. Because I did make one of General Romanus's builds. I destroyed it. I was gonna leave it, but then I accidentally destroyed it. I flew and broke it, so that was my bad. Obviously, you all remember I had a car. So what I've done is I've kind of yeah. So what I've done is I've kind of crashed it, and I've kind of demolished it a bit to make it look like I've been in an accident. That's how I've ended up on this island. I was minding my own business, and boom, I crashed, and I've ended up adapting to the Star Wars island by having to use flying vehicles and stuff like that. So, that's the kind of a backstory that I've kind of got. I'm not completely finished here. There's still things I want to do. I want to make a proper landing dock for my ship and that. So, right, we'll go to the actual Star Wars village now, and I will show you what's there. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, guys, we're back. I'm sorry, I'm just delaying until we get to the Star Wars village, but I've ended up moving the Cheese Empire over here, and that's what I'm going to call it, because hopefully, if ever Kaz watches it, he likes his cheese, and I am filling these up. I've got none in there. Give me a minute. Don't ruin my video. So yeah, my cheese empire guarded by the cheese dragon. So, uh, so yeah, don't. I wouldn't. Boom. Alright, let's get on and make our way to the village. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Right guys, we are at the Star Wars village, the Rebel Outpost. So we'll start over here. We've got a nice bus station to get to the main island. We've still got bits over there, so we'll go and check them out. Well, there's only one bit. All these orange markers kind of thing represent, you know, something that is you know, like a feature that's a part of the island. So there's only one. That one's, I don't know what that's to the Raven house. I've not done anything with that one yet. The stone base. Will be at some point. I might just do the whole things that I've done on the Star Wars Island, so it might be a quick video. But I'm not. I'll make my mind up. So if you see even more, then I've made my mind up, and that's it. So we'll come next door, and here is where two of the villagers live. So they've got a nice living room area with a nice dining area, because they're living next door to the cooking place. And then you've got Mirana, Rondo, uh, and then Captain Bravara. Yeah, Captain Bravara. They live in this house. So instead of using black in this build, I used the First Order windows, and I used the beachside boulevard, the white kind of walls to do this. And I thought maybe I'd give it a bit of a change, so I did, and I quite like it. It's not a bad change, because I'll show you that bit over there, and I'll tell you a bit of a thing about that. So I was looking at the windows and these things here, and I was like, I wonder if it would look good with other pieces, because it's all well and good using black only, but I thought I don't want to have just a whole black build, because I quite like the fact that we've got windows and we can see through them. So I didn't want to just use black all the time, and I thought it makes sense for there to be some white in our rebel base, like grey, white, black, all types. Unfortunately, you can't change the window colors, and you can't put them as blue or anything like that. But I quite like it. We come over here to the restaurant. So down, you've got nice double doors. Come down here. Here's the restaurant where the guy works. You take a seat. Entertainment area here. And then you come up to these stairs. No one's allowed up the stairs except from the entertainment guy. I can't say that. Kalim Puhunna. Puhuns? I can't say that. But we got his nice work area here where he'll write his music. A little bit of a kitchen under the things. A seat. And then he's got some nice potions and drinks on the wall. Come up these stairs, and this is where the chef lives. Got his little droid. Now allowed. Got his little droid charging dock here. His bed here. Exact bed. Book. Well, not a bookshelf, but like some sort of shelving that you could use. And then out here is like where you come out and rest, watching TV in the night sky. His satellite dish, so we can watch more. His droids, his bath, and then some storage. So I don't know why, but the world's been a bit laggy at the minute, guys. So there might be a few times where it'll just shoot back and forth. Like I'll be doing something and then I may end up back like over here. So don't worry about that. So we've got his little storage area. So we're gonna just jump down. And we're going to go over here, and you'll see over here you've got a bit of a farm area, and then you've got this weird platform. This is where I will come in with my ship, and I would land here. So when we come back from the forge, we come here, and we can land here if there's anything I need to talk to these villagers for, and then leave and go back home. You come over here. Obviously, you're probably guessing that this is the farmhouse. You've got that correct. Got little kitchen here, living room, some storage containers, and then you've got the M6JR and C43S droids beds, and then you've got the bed. I don't know why I said it like that. Don't ask me. So, fun fact: the house that I've used to make that one and the ones back at my base, I actually built this one first, and I was like, oh, I like that idea. So I took it, but I've modified it and made it a bit more bigger, mine. And then over here, this is like a civilian transport area, so it's like a bus station. I am gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna build a different type of ship, really. If I'm gonna be honest, um, it's not Star Wars related. I want most things to be Star Wars related, but this isn't. But I put it here for the time being because I quite liked it, but I don't use it, and really, I only use my own. And I think when I build a proper transport thing, it might be a lot bigger. But I think what I want to do is destroy this, and then I might do a thing where I might use the ship in some of my live streams or videos, whatever I'm planning on doing. Um, to like I might change my ships to like this one or like what will be here, and then the one back at my base. So far, that's the Star Wars village. I'm quite happy with it. Everyone's got a nice bed. He's already entertaining. I wish I could get rid of the campfire, but you can't get rid of the campfire. Unfortunately, I learned that in an old world, of course, they keep placing it back. So, right. I've already given a bit of a spoiler to where we're going to be going next, because I've already said it when I was talking about the landing spot over here. We are going to go to the Forge. So I will see you guys in a minute. Right, guys, we are here at the Forge. As you can see, we've got the village square up there, and we've got, like, we're on top of a mountain. Well, we're not on top of a mountain. We use the Mos Eisley blocks, and then everything else for the interior. So we'll do that one last, and we'll do that one last. So if we come over here, we've got storage houses. Well, floating storage places, and they've got all the stuff that we'll need for, you know, building weapons and stuff like that. With me being a Mandalorian, so this is kind of a thing of this would be classed as like the Mandalorian home if they ever came out with Mandalorian NPCs for villages. I think I would transfer all the villages and make them into Mandalorians. But because we're in a desert biome, obviously that's not going to happen, and there's no Mandalorian NPCs. So we've got all of the stuff that is used to make, um, obviously, weapons here. Then, this bit is like a landing area as well as a walkway. So you land your ship here. It should be big enough to land 2 ships here, or a really massive ship. But we'll get to that bit in a bit. These are the homes. So I'm not finished with all the villages. So we've got the goldfish, Triceratops, come down here. They're all similar, so they're just... What I've done is I've kind of done a copy and paste in each one. So I might just do these two, and but just know that these two are exactly identical to these. But my plan is to have 4 females, 4 males, and they all live together. And that. I'm not being really picky at the minute with them all. So as you can see, similar to the other two, similar to the other two. Now, we'll do that one last, but we'll come over here. So this is the actual forge area. So you'd come here, you'd make your weapons, your Star Wars weapons, and your normal weapons. She does all the smelting. She's like, what's that Mandalorian's name with the golden helmet and the fur shoulders? She's kind of Jules does that kind of responsibility. Here's all the gem cutters. So all the other villagers will be doing this. Getting a bunch load of gem cutters. That's how come I've got so many. Well, I didn't have this many before when I was transferring everything from the old island over here, because I've destroyed pretty much everything that used to be on this world before. I've destroyed, so like the farmhouse, the mega base, the storage areas for the weapons, and normal storage. So, but I've transferred everything to do with weapons storage over here and the weapons. So if we come up here, obviously I'm trying to do a thing of getting all the weapons to legendary. But instead of putting them on display, I'm gonna just put them in chests. So obviously when I get them out, I can get them out, bring them here, upgrade them, and then get on with them when they need to be done. The bow and arrow ones are going to take me a while, I feel, because there's going to be a lot of shooting arrows, so I have been preparing for that, for just that to do them. So at some point, I'll probably just come in and do that. So that's that bit. Now, these villagers are going to an area which I've just recently built, and this is for myself. And this is my little living quarters when I'm here, when I visit. So I've got my little wolf statue with blue lighting, Darth Vader's helmet, my bed, a nice planetary thing. So this is where I plan like my objectives. So I kind of pick an area. And then this is my computer, and I go on the assignments. Hello. And then obviously I sit here and take my mask off, like a Mandalorian. So, I'm fine. So we're going to the next place, which is the actual storage area, and that's over there, and I will take you over there in a minute. Right, guys, here we are. Give me a minute, let me eat. So we just came from that bit right over there. Right, 551 meters away. So we just came from over there because that's where the forge is, and this is the First Order base. Well, storage base. So we'll, like I said, I've done a bit of a same thing that I've done with my house and other houses. Come in here, you've got your woods in here, and you've got your stones. We got the beds over here. These are for like, if we end up with way too much in each chest. These are the beds so far for the villagers that I've got. I've got 4 of them. Yeah, I've got 4 of them. 8 villagers in total. First order storage. We got over here. And in each one of these, there is a category for, these are like bones and cursed bones. These ones are all fishes, torches. You get the idea. So in each one of these, there is more and more. And then I can build onto them and add more storage on, like over here and on the other side. So, there is one more place, but it's not done. So unfortunately, I won't be showing that in today's video. I will show it off once I've completed it. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video. If you want to see more stuff, or if you want to see how to build like the ship that I've built, then just comment down below and I will make a tutorial on how to do that. If you want to know how I've built stuff like this, I will make a tutorial on how to build this with the window trick and that. So But other than that, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.